stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please pause for 30 seconds of silence.
Good morning, Grizzlies. I'm Derek.
I'm Danny.
And I'm Katsuri with GNN, your Grizzly News Network. Today is Friday, February 18, 2022.
Black Student Union is celebrating Black History Month with a Spirit Week. Today we're taking it back to the 90s. Look for that throwback clothing around campus. And in just a few minutes, BSU will introduce us to some pioneers who fought for equality and rights. Now here's Derek with some news around campus.
Thank you. Attention Gaming Club members. There will be no gaming club today. The club will be back together in the library next Friday after school. Now's your chance to show off your talents at the BSU Talent Show. Auditions started yesterday after school. Whether you can dance, play a musical instrument, sing, or even perform magic, Spring Valley wants to see your talents display. Auditions will be taking place in room 826 at 1:30 today, with the final day of auditions being Tuesday the 22nd. The talent show will be next Thursday at 2 p.m. in the theater. Spring Valley wants to recognize outstanding students through student shout-outs. Nominate one of your peers that you think deserve recognition for an act of kindness or services. Just scan the code on your screen to nominate someone. You may nominate one person a week. Help us spread a good cheer and kindness at Spring Valley. Attention seniors, want an extra section of your yearbook that includes graduation, prom, senior sunset, the senior spirit weeks, and more pages that highlight your final days of high school? Be sure to buy your senior yearbook inserts at the banker for only $10. This is the first year ever that will be included with all these incredible milestones in your yearbook, and you won't want to miss it. The insert is an extra 16 pages and can be picked up in June or shipped right to your home. The deadline to purchase a senior insert is April 29th. These are pre-order only, so you must purchase them by then. You will not be able to buy one when you pick up your yearbook. Seniors, don't miss out. And while we're talking about grad night, tickets are selling fast. Here's information. There's still about 150 tickets left for senior grad night. The price includes transportation there and back and a park hopper experience to both parks, plus admission to the exclusive Disneyland grad night private party experience at Disney California Adventure Park. Grizzlies, if you ordered a class of 2023 Hawaii House sweatshirt, they have arrived. Please come by 503 to pick it up. Please note that these are only for those who pre-ordered them. Attention all Grizzlies, Pacific Islander Culture Club is hosting a fundraiser event for the upcoming multicultural Lua. The group is selling bento boxes and musubi. Pre-sales are this week in the quad near the Bear. Please pay the banker and bring your receipt to the representative by the Bear. Bento boxes are $10, musubis $3. Pickups will be on February 24th during each lunch. Maloha and aloha Grizzlies. Ms. Limbeck wants to congratulate all of those who participated in the 2022 DECA State Conference. Also, our current DECA team would like you to consider joining DECA next year. Please stay tuned in for an interest meeting date. Here are your 2022 winners. Getting first place overall in Principles of Marketing, we have Samantha. For first place overall in Financial Consulting event, Mark took the spot. Coming in second place overall in Principles of Marketing, Samuel taking second place overall in Entrepreneurship, Mark again. Lastly, third place overall in Human Resources Management, we have Lisa. Now we congratulate the students who placed top 10 and medaled in their events. Samuel, Samantha, Stephen, Kevin, Lisa, and Mark. Recognizing the rest of our participants, Eden, Nelson, Krista, Ierulsum, Yexen, Marina, and Adi. Congratulations to all of those Grizzlies who participated. Now here's Daniel with our sports news.
Thank you. Our women's basketball team has a lot to be proud of this morning after a hard-fought victory last night that is sending them to the state championships. It was a close game all night and Liberty was ahead, but Aaliyah Gales was able to score a basket, tying them tying the game up just before the buzzer. That was the moment the team was put into the first overtime of the night. They would have a double overtime before the Lady Grizzlies were able to secure a win with 77-75. Here's that moment. Championship tomorrow at Centennial at 2 p.m. That determines the Southern Nevada Regional Champion, but the ladies have already qualified for state semifinals in Reno, which will happen next Friday. If they win that semifinal round, they play for the state championship on next Saturday. Our Grizzly men's basketball team is heading to state semifinals. Most spring teams have tryouts scheduled for this weekend. Baseball tryouts are this Saturday, February 19 at 10 a.m. Full baseball gear is required to try out. And softball will hold tryouts this Saturday as well at 10 a.m. on the softball fields. They will hold another round of tryouts on the 22nd, next Tuesday at 3 p.m. And tryouts for men's volleyball will be this weekend. Varsity will be Saturday morning from 8 to 10 a.m. Then JV and B team will try out from 10 to 1 p.m. Again, that is a change from yesterday's announcements. The tryouts are on Saturday. Did you know Spring Valley has a dive team? CCSD Athletics offers diving at UNLV. Spring Valley has had many divers over the years. Coach Reese and our swim team support the dive team and attend the meets. If you're interested in the dive team, meet with Coach Reese, room 124, inside the main office to learn about diving requirements. Then tryouts for both swim and dive are this weekend. Swim tryouts will be Saturday at 12:15 at Desert Breeze Pool. Then diving tryouts are later that day at 2:30 at the UNLV Natatorium. Anyone wanting to try out for all of those spring sports must fill out their information at registermyathlete.com. You must have this done in order to try out. Now here's Kurt Siri with the weather.
Thank you. We might be having some chilly mornings, but expect some great afternoon temperatures. We will get to the 70 degrees this afternoon, and this weekend we will have beautiful weathers in the 70s, as well as when we head back to school next week. We will see another winter cool down. During Black History Month, BSU wants to introduce you to some unsung heroes in the fight for rights in our country.
Hey Grizzlies, my name is Imna Fasaya, and I will continue this week with more information about Black pioneers who flew under the radar. To start, we are going to highlight Don Cornelius. Don Cornelius helped to shift Black culture into the spotlight with creation of the show Soul Train. The hippest trip in America was picked for national syndication in 1971 with its first episode featuring performers Gladys Knight and the Pips, Eddie Kendricks, Bobby Hutton, and Honeycomb. The dance show exposed Black acts to a larger national audience, featuring Soul Train dancers, the Scramble Board, the Soul Train line, and Cornelius' famous catchphrase, "Love, Peace, and Soul." The combination of performances and interviews proved to be a formula that worked. The show is one of the longest-running syndicated shows that ran until 2006. Next, we are going to focus on Gordon Parks. Parks was one of the most prolific figures behind a camera in the 20th century. His photojournalism from the 1940s through the 1970s captured aspects of American life, including issues like civil rights, poverty, and race relations. Parks was the first African American on the staff of Life magazine, and he was also responsible for some of the most beautiful imagery in the pages of Ebony, Glamour, and Vogue. In 1969, Parks became the first African American to write and direct a major Hollywood studio feature film, The Learning Tree. Based on his best-selling semi-autobiographical novel, he also gained attention from his next movie, Shaft. Parks once said, "I saw that the camera would be a weapon against poverty, against racism, against all sorts of social wrongs. I know at that point I had to have a camera." To end today, we will talk about Sister Rosetta Tharpe. Before Little Richard, Chucky Berry, Keith Richards, Elvis, or Johnny Cash strummed their guitars or banged out a melody on the piano, Sister Rosetta Tharpe created a musical style that would take the world by storm. Hailed as the godmother of rock and roll, Tharpe is both the originator of pop gospel and she brought an emotional charged dimension to the electric guitar. Tharpe is credited with introducing the spirituality of the gospel into the secular world of rock and roll. Little Richard called her his greatest influence, and Chuck Berry said that his entire career was just one long Rosetta Tharpe impersonation. Thanks for listening. Tune in tomorrow for what BSU has in store.
Thank you, BSU. All this month, we are taking part in the Self-Love Challenge. Self-love means having a high regard for your own well-being and happiness, and taking time to do things to contribute to your happiness each day. For today, spend 10 minutes stretching, and tomorrow, start fresh by cleaning your room and making your bed. And Sunday, wake up early and watch the sunrise. And remember, Monday is President's Day, so there is no school. Allow yourself to sleep in with no alarm that day.
Monday, February 21st is President's Day. The holiday is made to honor the executive office and all those who served in it. It was first created as a holiday to celebrate George Washington's birthday in 1879. It was later changed to President's Day by President Nixon in 1971 to celebrate all presidents. Happy President's Day, everyone. Enjoy your day off from school. We will see you again on Tuesday. This was Derek
Danny
And Katsuri.
of the Grizzly News Network.
Have a fantastic Friday, Grizzlies.